Hello guys, and welcome to David Zimaleta. In today's video I have a new client with me here. This is going to be a shorter end of the video. I would like to give you guys some of my commentary, what has happened here. So this client here, he's obviously really happy right now, but he's just really happy to meet me. He had a problem with this turbo resonator right here. This is how it was installed previously from another mechanic. This is how it should be installed. So once we actually install it, this is actually what it looks like now on his vehicle, and that solved the problem. All right, let's go ahead and actually dive into it, and let me show you exactly what's going on here. So first of all, the codes are P0299. It is a turbo problem, turbo underboost condition detected for this 2007 Sprinter. And can you believe it? It has to do with the seal right here. Previously, somebody has messed with it. It was another mechanic that he had it for 1 month, and even he is surprised, like, why did they, even mess with it? Because that was not part of the issue that he brought the van in for. There was some seal leakages and stuff for the oil. He was losing from the oil pan, and where the oil filter is, it was just spraying everywhere. But for some reason, somebody has messed with the Sprinter and they actually disturbed the seal. This seal right here is actually on my 2012, and I'm using it as a reference so you can see how it should be installed. This is the right installation. The seal needs to first go on the turbo resonator and then insert it inside. But you do want to make sure these pipes are straight from the turbo. There is some clamps actually on the side of the pipes on both ends, one next to the turbo and one next to the resonator. And as you could see, this one is a 2012. It has a different style clamps, and the 2007 has also different style clamps. That doesn't really matter, but I think the design was actually updated for the better. Now, behind this turbo resonator, there's a bolt. On my 2012, it's actually present. On the 2007 that the customer came in, that bolt is missing, and another hold-down bolt was missing on the left side, another one towards the bottom. It is highly important that those bolts actually are not missing, because there's a lot of pressure that's actually going into this turbo resonator, and those pressures will actually push the seal right out of there if those bolts are not present. And we're basically going to solve everything and install everything. And this problem alone made the vehicle go from 40 miles an hour top speed to over 80 miles an hour, top speed. Whatever the top speed is of his Sprinter, it is now basically driving. Now, his Sprinter does have over 400,000 miles, so apparently this is not the only problem in the vehicle, but this was the only problem in the vehicle that caused the drivability issues. Now let's observe the customer vehicle's turbo resonator. As you could see, the seal is way far back in there. It is just pushed in. And what it needs to be pushed out. So somebody has removed the turbo resonator on the previous job. Maybe it was in a way for them or something, because they also removed the engine covers just for some reason on the driver's side, not on the right side. And they said it's better, that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of thinking they probably forgot to replace it. But in a way, removing the covers does allow you to see and observe a little bit better. So anyways, let's go ahead and actually remove the seal. As you can see, the seal, it is actually very soft, and it's actually not a very good seal. We will be replacing the seal and the turbo resonator, but because this seal is just very, very weak, and if you've seen the last video that I have posted, this seal actually has failed us. It was actually just completely got pushed out when I actually replaced the turbo resonator, because the seal is just very, very soft.
So I don't see why not.
Durable seal. But the interesting thing about it is, it does fit on the turbo hose that actually attaches to the turbo. This is
lying around.
It goes to the airbox
because you bought a resonator,
and basically the airbox supplies the turbo with air, and a lot of times this particular seal does break, but it so happens that in this type of situation, this rubber seal is the same size as this pipe. So
that is that. So
perhaps if you are replacing the turbo resonator and that seal is left over, do keep that seal, because if worse comes to worse and you need a new seal, you can go ahead and actually use that on your turbo stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and actually install this turbo resonator right here. I'm actually ready to install it.
you.
And
There
you
is
know,
this bracket.
to install
First
it, you
of all,
will need to loosen some
this
of these
bracket is
bolts.
slightly
In this particular
bent
case, I have
this
loosened
way.
these clamps here,
Maybe had
you know,
difficulty
because I do
installing
need
it.
to
It's slightly
align
bent.
the pipe a little
So
bit
causing this pipe
to make it
to
go a
be
little bit
bit
down,
twisted.
and I needed to
So
loosen
this
some
is
bolts
why the
towards
pipe
the bottom
sits
of the
higher like
resonator
this.
and
Not
on the
only
sides.
that, he did
And
not
when I did
replace,
that,
the
that allowed me
bolt.
to push the
I
pipe
wanna
a little
show
bit
you
out of
the
the way to
design
actually
of this
install
particular
the turbo
pipe
resonator.
and its
So
mount points.
here's
Actually,
my
it was
other
actually
turbo
designed.
resonator
This
in the
is
2012, just using it as a reference.
this is
You
probably
can
why
clearly
the
see
pipe
how
is a lot
everything's
more
installed here,
straighter
you know,
than
kind
on
of like
those,
back and
because
forth.
it's being
Hopefully I'm
held
not
at 2
confusing
points.
anybody
It's being
by it,
held
but
here,
I do want to let you
and
guys
it's
know
being
that
held over here.
it causes
So
a huge
that's the way
problem
they
when
actually
the van
designed it.
cannot
So
breathe
I'm pretty
properly.
sure
In
you
this
could
case,
probably do
it's
something
trying
like
to
this. I'm not
push
sure if the other
forced
one has
air
these
out of the
brackets,
turbo
but
through
it's
this
this
aluminum pipe
L-shaped
right in the turbo
bracket here, another
resonator,
straight bracket
and
here.
it's trying to supply the
Same
engine
thing
with
goes
air,
for
and it's
this
just
and
not
where it
being
mounts to.
supplied.
So this is
So
probably
what's going
why
to happen is
this
the
one
situation,
is a
you know, two
whole
things:
lot
the
more
wrong
straighter.
fuel ratio
This is not
mixture,
completely installed
and
yet,
if it's
but I
not
do
being
want to make
supplied,
sure I
the
could tell you
computer is
exactly
going
what you
to
need to be
detect that
doing
it's
if you're
not being
messing with
supplied,
yours.
and it
As you
will
can
turn
see,
off the turbo
already
actuator, which
it
is
looks
being
so much better,
electronically
even though the
controlled.
bolts are not tight.
So
Okay.
here's the new turbo
But I do want to
resonator
give
that
you
we
some
have
steps
installed.
because I'm not
You know,
wearing my
now
GoPro right
it
now.
obviously
You
looks
cannot
really
see what I'm
nice,
really doing.
and everything
So,
has been
as you can see,
reinstalled.
the rubber
So the
seal,
only thing
we
that
put
is
it on
left
this.
is
It's
a
on
test
there
drive.
correctly.
So you could take a
This
look at
pipe
how straight
design
things are
with the
now
hold-on
from the
brackets,
way they were
it's a different
previously. I have
design. We only
straightened
have
out
one
this pipe
bracket,
some.
which is fine.
I wasn't showing you
we did
guys how
squeeze
I
it
actually
down,
was
so
doing
this is
it.
good.
This is kind of
So,
like common sense.
this right
Just
here
be very observative
will
at what's
move
going
around a
on.
little
Now
bit.
I do want to say a couple
if you
other
don't
things.
tighten the
Take a
bolts.
look to the right,
When you're
the vacuum
installing this,
drum right here that supplies the brakes.
remove the
I don't know the
very
correct
far
name for it
bolt
right
right
now,
there first.
but it's
Make
covered
sure you
with
remove
oil
it.
and grime.
Once you remove
And
it,
that
it's a
is
very
one of the
short bolt.
indicators that
You'll be able
this
to
turbo
tilt this
resonator
back
or
a little-
some
just a
kind
little
of
bit.
pipe
You'll be
that's
able to
next
tilt
to
it
it
back.
can
It's
be
still got a
leaking.
metal
So
bracket that's
you
being
just need to
held
be
on
very
over here.
observative and
Well, no, it's actually not being mounted
attack
to
that
anything,
situation first. So
moves down just a
when
little bit.
diagnosing
Then
this
you install
problem,
the
I
bottom
first
piece, and then you
went
go
with
ahead and
actually
work the top
diagnosing
end. Once you
the
do
first
that,
thing first, like air being
very
supplied from the
lightly install
airbox to the
these.
turbo.
The
When
point
I
where this is
diagnosed
still
that pipe and
movable.
I could see that
Once
everything
you
was good
install
there,
this,
you move on to the
come around
turbo
and
resonator
install that
because
other
that's the
bolt.
next
You
place.
could
And
make that one a
immediately I
little
could
bit
see
more
that it was
tighter,
not installed
but don't make
correctly,
it tight
and
until
therefore
you
it
have
needs to be
these on there
fixed.
lightly.
Once we fixed it,
Then
surprise,
come over
surprise,
here, just,
things
you
are
know,
really
straighten
good. So
everything
you will
up,
see in this
you know,
video
how,
customer
you know,
actually
to your
driving this
liking.
van. So I'm
Make
trying
sure you
something
like
new
how everything is fitting.
where I'm just like recording
Only
the
then
customer
come in
reaction to
with this clamp
what the van
and
actually feels
install
like
the
now.
clamp.
And you will find out that, man,
So
you know,
the
he's
clamp
really
will
happy
go
because
right
for
in
3
here.
years he had to drive under 60
I
miles
will
an
be
hour. He
applying
said he
some
would have been
pressure
happy with
when as
60
you can see,
miles
things are
an hour.
perfectly lining
And
up right
you know,
now.
now
So what I did
obviously
is just
he
so
gets
the
to
bracket's
enjoy
not going to be in
it,
my
you
way.
know,
I
full
pulled the
speed.
bracket out, and
Not
then I
because
put
he
two
wants to
hands
race
on
it. This
and
is
I
a work
shifted
truck
this
and it's
over
heavily
like this.
loaded. He's
As
got
you can
over
see,
2,000 pounds in
because
it, maybe
things are not
3,000
tight,
pounds
you
of
can shift
HVAC
things
supplies.
around a little bit.
If you guys
We're
are
still
at
having a pretty
HVAC
good
and
seal
you
here,
carry
just like it
everything
was
that's
on the
necessary to do your
2012.
job, including
It's a
some
nice
plumbing
little
stuff,
seal. Things
let me
are
know what is the
nicely
typical
straight.
weight of an HVAC
So now
truck,
for this
because
final
you know this
installation,
van is
you just wanna make
loaded
sure everything's
down,
aligned.
as you
So
will
I
see
really like the way
further
things
on in
are
this
right
video,
now.
and
We're
it
going
drives
to go
like
ahead
so
and actually
nice.
just
I
get
compared it to like an
everything is
S500, but
reinstalled
obviously it does not accelerate
right
that
now.
fast.
So everything's done
But
correctly
with all
as
that
it
weight
should
on there,
be. We're
it's
gonna
such
take
a
it on a
smooth
test drive and
acceleration,
see
like
if
you
we
could
have
just
any
feel things are
differences.
breathing again.
We're going to take the Sprinter on a test drive. Come along for the ride. I'll tell you what's going on. Oh yes, just make a left here. You're doing good. It's no longer a dead Sprinter.
No more dead Sprinter.
No more dead Sprinter.
This is the first time I see it go over 80 miles an hour. I have this van almost 3 years. I never have it over 60. 60, 65 maybe. But today, he was flying over 80 miles an hour. That's awesome.
Okay, now try it out. Hit the gas. No need to downshift. You're good. So
I'm pressing it.
So you're pressing it?
I'm scared.
You're scared to press it more? Okay, wait till it's straight, and now you can do it. Press it down.
Sure?
Oh yes. So that's 70 miles an hour, 75, and look at slow down now. How do you feel?
Racing car.
Racing car now. Wait till we pull the particle filter off. It's like we chipped it. It's gonna get like, I don't know, probably 50 more horsepower.
More, I think.
Because right now it's cannot breathe. For, you know, the exhaust air cannot escape fast enough. So once it escapes, that turbo is gonna spool so much faster. you're gonna be pretty amazed. So we're gonna pull it up right now. It's probably gonna take us 5-10 minutes if the bolts are not rusted. If they're rusted, we'll have to work on them a little bit, but on yours we're lucky. It's just we gotta clamp. So you don't need to downshift anymore or nothing. You're gonna be good. I see you're used to downshifting yours because it's weak, huh?
Yeah.
So it's alive.
It's beautiful.
I think if we would have left everything right now and kept it, you would have been okay with it. But we're gonna remove it with straight pipe.
And you got a highway.
Yeah, this is a highway here, so.
No police, nothing to go over 60 or 70.
Well, there's some police here, but they're friendly.
Awesome.
They know that's me.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I can feel the power. I mean, I'm in loaded too. My van is loaded. A lot of tools.
Oh yeah, because you're an HVAC guy.
Yeah.
How many pounds do you think you got in the back?
It's a lot.
Do you have like 2,000 pounds?
Over 2,000.
Oh, you're loaded.
And I got the shelving too, extra shelving.
Wow.
I can open the door.
I didn't even know you're loaded. For a loaded van, it's going good.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so right here we're gonna make a right where it says church. Make a right here to the parking lot. You could make it to the next one if you miss it. This is a driveway, so make it over here.
Sorry.
It's okay. You just keep going straight. Just go to the gas station that's over there. Hey guys, I didn't even know we had all this weight in the back. Look, this is completely loaded with HVAC stuff. This guy is doing some serious business. There's a lot of heavy shelving in the back and all this stuff. I didn't even know it was this loaded. And it's actually driving good for being loaded. So guys, check it out. All these tanks and all this other stuff. This stuff weighs a lot of pounds. Hey guys, I already have removed the particulate filter. Here's the particulate filter. Very easy to remove it, guys. Just unplug these from a rubber hose and unplug your clamp. Remove a couple metal things here. They're like really light, just removing. That's it. You're done. Clamp here, clamp towards the end. It's removed. Let me show you what we have left. Right now there's no light, but as you can see there was a pipe there, and now no more pipe. So guys, now let's go for a test drive. This is going to be real fun now because we don't have no problem with it accelerating because boost pressure is fixed now. Now we're giving Sprinter air to breathe, so it could finally breathe. Hey guys, take a listen to it. Look how quiet it is. There's no muffler, there's no particulate filter. Let's rev it. You can't even hear it.
Wow, we went over 4,000.
Yeah, it goes to 4,000 RPMs now.
Yeah. Can I go?
This is no, don't go too fast. This is like a corner here. But wait till it's going to be a straightaway. And I know this is a hill, but you could kind of try it here.
I can feel a big difference.
Yes. Now it's even going uphill, just fine.
Yeah, look at it.
The worst thing about it in these vans is when you have old Ford Econolines passing you, and you have a brand new van, and they're like driving with a rusty van passing you on the highway. Like going up the hill, you know, like in the Virginia mountains, Tennessee. So now you could accelerate and open it up. Well, you're already going 60. It doesn't feel it, does it? It's just nice, smooth acceleration.
Nice, smooth,
And you could feel you got energy in there.
Yes.
You could press it down and you could easily achieve even more. And now there's a corner. Now I will wish you one thing. Don't get any tickets with it now.
I'm scared.
This is not a race car.
Because it's really nice, man. I love it.
Man, doesn't it feel nice when it's like you press the gas a little bit and it goes a lot?
Yes. And it's right, very nice.
Oh yeah.
Never have it like this before.
Isn't it surprising? It's like, why can't others just figure this out? This is not a big difference, you know, not a big deal. Just takes observation. You have to always observe. Every time it's a new problem, but you have to keep your eyes open.
So it's gonna last me another 10 years.
Probably. I wouldn't go take it that far, but you'll probably be back in a couple months if it's another problem. Sprinters never leave you alone. But you know, one thing is,
The major problem I'm done with it.
Exactly. Only fix what you need. You know, you have all this other like tire pressure sensors, no good.
This is,
Some other stuff. Who cares?
I don't care.
Is it driving good? Driving great.
That's working truck.
It's a work truck. Is it going to deliver you to the job site? Yes, it will.
Yes. I'll be happy, come back, I'm home. But man, it's awesome.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
I'm happy.
And
Even if I stay on 60, I'm happy.
well, you got 80 or whatever the speedometer will go to. You could go now.
Before, like 40, 50, that's it. I cannot hire.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Finally, it could breathe. You know, it doesn't even feel like you're going 60 because it doesn't struggle.
No.
It's just like go 60 like normal. That's like a normal speed for it.
Correct.
I'll tell you something else. You will drive this van a little bit. It will actually become a little bit more stronger because you have electronic gas pedal. There is adaptation that's built in. So now it's going to adapt to your driving and it will actually be more responsive to the way you drive. It's going to learn your driving now because before it was learning how to struggle. That's what it was learning. So let's pull into the gas station like we did before and that's it. We're done here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really good.
I'm glad you're happy. That's what it's all about. Make sure, you know, customers are happy and the van is working good. But you know what? You're lucky. These problems are fixable. You know, sometimes when people let go on the maintenance, they're not upkeeping their vans like they're supposed to.
No.
What happens is they're going to have so many other issues and then, okay, good luck finding those problems because you got to catch them soon. Because if you don't catch this problem, you're going to have some other problem and then some other problem. Before you know it, you have too many problems. That's why some people come to me, they have more than one problem. You have to keep searching. Yours was, it was a couple problems, you know, particulate filter, that's a problem. Another, you know, you do have a glow plug issue, so we have to get that solved. But somebody, they basically, JB welded one of his glow plugs, which is okay if you don't want to hold there. Not okay if you want to have a glow plug. So you're living in North Carolina, so you don't have a really heavy winter here, so you're okay.
Yeah.
One glow plug will even start it.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
But I'm lucky.
Oh yeah. So we're good. Hey guys, we have success. The van is working. So how do you feel? This is the end of the video, guys.
Good. I'm happy with his service. I'm happy with his work. He did very good job for me. I never have my van go over 80 like this today. Thank you.
You're welcome. I would shake your hand. Let's do the elbow. This is still, you know, some stuff going on, but we're good. Guys, he barely found me on my channel that I'm in South Carolina, and I mentioned Lancaster, and he's like, whoa, South Carolina, and he happens to live like less than an hour away or 1 hour away probably. So guys, to those of you that want me to take a look at your van because it's not falling, I'm in Lancaster, South Carolina. I know I don't post my phone number, but if you email me, I will share my phone number with you. So if you want me to take a look at your van, email me, zimaleta@gmail.com.
Good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. And you guys, please subscribe, hit a like if you like this video. If you have any problems, ask me some questions below. It's an easy question, and I know the answer. I'll go ahead and actually answer it for you guys. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
My name is Serge Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now, I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.